Yeah, I don't know how.
I see.
My husband. Please arrive, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
Huh? It's your fault!
What?
You're accusing us before you even begun the investigation. You said the same thing in last one.
I won't forgive you.
You know it.
Ba-bum.
Dragon Ball Z reference.
What the heck? Come on! It's the...
Hold on. Something on the app. It's you, wasn't it? You
Say
took
what?
Like I wanted to challenge the mastermind for duel. Maybe you and her fought again.
In other words...
Yeah, I killed her. Sorry, no point. I can only
Phew. Hey, well done. What is this?
Oopsie, but you go, it's fucking me.
Shing! What is this? I won't forgive you.
Well, I'm glad it was soccer. It was working. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't you're a potential suspect, so...
Anyway.
Then let's decide who's going to go. Nina.
That's fine.
Okay, and Tino's garden with needing theater.
What?
Anyway, before my side, just understand by what's an order!
That's fine.
Been settled.
What?
It's your fault!
No, you can
I won't forgive you.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. I have every right to investigate. No, it's fair for discussion and be wasted time. How about the
It's
concept?
all clear now.
I don't have to reflect all of a sudden. What? I don't really care about that.
Yep.
We're gonna go that far. What can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so it's
It's
like...
all clear now.
What are you saying?
Nothing's the
Calm
same.
down. Hey. Correct. Listen. Listen to me.
Finding out who to stop. Don't have hope and you can do it. Want to survive. You have kind of hopeless hope. And no choice but to just do it. Last time hearing this song.
Hey. So...
So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out through the window, there's like zero escape, right? Nice reference to the other game series, Soft.
In other words...
No words, classic locked. Locked from murder? This reminds me of something a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever. What could it really happen in real life? Right before our very eyes like this?
Hey. That's fine.
So for now, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
Oh?
In other words. However.
Yeah, I think we can probably close that one.
It's true.
What do you mean by that?
In other words.
What do you mean? I thought that could have been possible. Maybe.
It's true. In other words.
So you think we can cross that one?
Indeed.
There are 4 possibilities. In Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seems
It's
most
true.
likely? The way to kill herself locked room. To figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. Definitely a tough mystery, and constantly investigating as we can. Sakura, if nothing else. This looks like some kind of
Huh? Well...
You really like him that much?
I mean...
Nina. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of the bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Yeah, there's something else on the ground next to the glass. It's a figure, it fits in the palm of my hand. Some molecule figure?
What the heck? I won't forgive you.
I know I've completed this before, but even still, at that point you wouldn't be able to rule out the possibility. What? I went to Nurse's office this morning talking about it. By noon, the molecular file said she died of... How about men? Hina! It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. And the fact that she'd asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the Rec Room at noon, the same time Fate ended up dying, it's good to confirm what I just heard with Grim directly. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in the chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to her head, Sakura said. Now Maya won't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. Well, according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood, and I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically says she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. The Akira,
That's fine.
however, your eyes have landed on most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, it's interesting. No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. It does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood actually has to connect with why she died. There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around.
So...
She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I know. Still, it's protein count. A label on it that says Chem A2. Reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. But she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second. Hey. Correct.
How does that matter? And the point clear, I'm not sure actually how.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. That is true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by an animal? So you didn't go see her? The archivist said you didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept
Come
it.
on!
You're finished. Please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, then. There are 4 red balls lined up on the shelf. Inside each ball, there's some kind of molecule figure. I'm wondering how to get those figures inside the bottle.
So... in other words...
I can finally start to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass which points out out of the bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence. I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma ball was a weapon. No, the locker's open, and there on the inside is a hammer.
Why?
It's like someone pushed the inside the locker and left the hammer.
It's true.
So we could have hidden here until the locker room was open, I think. You know the confusion they popped out when the rest
Wrong.
of it.
Hey,
Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
Nope. Yeah, so then. What does something mean? Okay, so what else?
However, it's true. Certainly. Listen. So then, listen to me.
You've decided? Some normal pushy can feel out. When she's right, don't have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. You need to hear what they have to say. Those other 2 people went back to them.
Who's there?
The most negative role I've ever felt. No, told the king.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal.
Don't even say her name. It wasn't such a good...
She didn't look like she was
Hey,
using it.
I was...
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hole.
What do you want?
I need to talk about the fact no Sakura left.
Well...
Yaki already told me she'd asked to meet with him. Bingo! Yeah, pretty much. So could you tell me that? I admit, I did get that. Toko claims Bingo's here. Can I really believe her? Well, I'm fucking through her voice, there's no choice but to accept it. Yeah, not Toko cooking food in Toko. This is Sakura's room. I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something about how Sakura wanted to.
What?
How do you know about that?
Could it be...
But think about you know.
How about that?
I'll be honest, this is super suspicious. So then, you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong!
No way, I didn't. I totally didn't. Why would I even do it? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually... don't look at me!
While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Hiro was feeling around in his pocket.
Hey, come on!
With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hand back out of his pocket. When he did, I saw someone slide to the ground. Someone had fallen out of Hiro's pocket.
Huh?
Quick as a wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on!
Trash.
What?
Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly fled back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all that was for him. Must have come from the camera. Where's this from?
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the camera too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, I understand. This is my first time seeing the shelf. I just find girls out daily. So I take a closer look at it. It's like these shells being connected together make one giant. I'm funny now. What's the power that's been coming from the shelf? I'd be careful not to step in. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. Suddenly, there's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chemical C4. That's explosive! Would you like to hear something interesting? Because on the fourth floor is more. Checking things out, and at that point, there's some of them like. And this powder must have been
So, in
spilled.
other words,
Many years ago, it must be related to space somehow. Source of the powder. These are footprints, and they're only in front and left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene of the hole? You mean to check out the floor plan? By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer? With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and...
what?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me!
I see.
For me, looks like this. Okay, looks like left his instructions, and you had business I've left his shelf. He came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever he had to do, and
I see. It's certainly...
No!
What?
Okay, let me see your shoes. I'll confirm the size of my shoes. Don't think of a reason not to, so quick. Actually did what be up your ass. Let me see. Unfortunately, you must have used it. Unfortunately! These prints are a really valuable clue. Should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was labeled MC4. Also looks like someone had left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to been spilled right on Tony's. That's what I can tell for now. Oh, see. On this shelf is one look I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labelled with the letter C and a number. So I guess you can consider this part on the shelving unit. Section C. So on this shelf is... Looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are. The reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It's really ridiculous. Isn't that kind of hard?
What? That's fine.
I think so. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labelled with the letter B and a number. So I guess you can consider as part of the shelving unit section B. What's yours on the shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and... MC9 on the shelf A. That's not clear, I don't know what it is. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are left labelled with the letter A and the number. So I guess we can consider part of the shelving unit section A. Wait! There's one ball here that's labelled MC9. Did someone put it here on accident? Let's figure out more about this shown unit. Looks like it's 23 sections. Something most is that in section A there was a bottle with a label from section C. What's a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on there. I've already taken a good look at the cat map. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room.
Hey,
Tokyoko or Tokon Hero have
I
told me.
see. Anyway,
I think Kyoko said she's found a new clue involving my Kuma box. Something new, something new.
hey,
Correlation.
so...
I need to agree.
Hey. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So then... in other words... Listen.
It's
In
found.
other words,
Two figures inside are basically the same. Nothing else could really
So
affect
then-
the weight. Well, an normal assumption would be either they bounce out, the pieces I collected will be lighter.
so then,
Huh? The broken pieces are heavy? How's that possible?
I knew it. In other words, hey, just a second. Hey. Whew.
Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. I had a thing of them perversely used. All the other doesn't. Can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see dead bodies.
It's true. So... Hey. Correct. I see.
Yellow powder has been added to the true
Hey.
quotes section of
It's true.
the handbook.
It would seem...
Two
Indeed.
blows.
Correct. It's true.
Kyoko's examination summary has been added to the truth bird section of your handbook. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding clues. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way?
Hey,
I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped it. This is one of the pages near the center of the magazine. A word had been written in bold, bloody letters. It said Toto. Could this be Dine message?
correct.
Yoko,
So,
is this...
however,
What the heck?
Well, that hasn't been
I
confirmed.
won't forgive you.
I can see why. Just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious.
Whoops, he had caught me sleep. Should I do it? Okay, then let's please go through the
Study time. The mystery of locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have happened to the last child. When Akuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then,
what?
Yes, indeed.
yeah, a picnic and you find the dead body. Yes,
Well,
how about the result? No matter how great something is, if putting a sad face makes everything...
yes, indeed.
Do you have 100 friends?
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator.
Just the worst.
Don't look at me! Don't be mean!
What the heck?
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon. There can be no doubt, one of us. The killer, the one that murdered Sasha. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. That person is you? That person is one of us? We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sensitive descent. The elevator lowered, but I think it's all too familiar flunking sounds. Fell lower and lower. Suddenly, as always, the ride was over. You say how like it's not your fault with all that's left. I wonder, will the class try and end with one less classmate again? Will you still actually can enter?
Now then.
So the curtain opened for the fourth time. Yep. Set skills.
Let's be if you and I'll now. We already what? The one who killed is one of the people that hate me.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your
Ina seems very sure that one of these three is the killer. I how some of these
It was one of
here asking me to meet her right from my knees.
you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. it was one of you
And what reason did
because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
No, it's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because...
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Does that mean no mention?
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw it.
No, it's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking, it was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to...
Red polka dot? That's gotta be the rap.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that?
From Sakura! It's the only...
Well, I mean... But she gave it to me forever ago.
When? When did she...
The last time you saw Sakura was...
Yeah, so I must have got it...
Once Hiro said, Sakura only got the candy after the incident in life. We will know it is...
I got it!
when Sakura got the candy.
I'm not sure about... Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean... Oh, that's right! I did meet a...
Why the sudden...
But we just talked, that's all!
You're acting incredibly...
You're acting incredibly...
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're... I'm talking about her shining message.
Shiny? I didn't mean dying. What a shiny message even
At
be?
the scene of the crime, she had written out It was her dying message.
That's true. I saw it for my...
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying?
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found...
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene, so it's hard to believe that's when...
Huh? Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message, it was
I got it!
on the magazine shelf.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said...
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything...
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation. In which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro said. Oh, you can say then. Make an argument.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but that time I was the magazine.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Damn it.
Shoot! I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Damn it.
Shoot!
No, I did.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I hate you, honey.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No,
There we go. Roll the statements.
when Sakura's body was found, that's where Kyoko found it. After, and you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you... Tell us the truth, Hiro.
Hold on. You're focusing on... All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left...
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be
I think we can all agree Ogre 100%, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. No, absolutely do damage. There's no way you can't vote on me.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced because if you look at it, both of her hands were completely free of...
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You mean to kill her?
Please! I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? Hands for a couple of other people to eat as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? I have a piece of sandwich.
And that's all she said. Suddenly, I heard her... As soon as I heard that, I just knew! I knew she was gonna kill me and make her escape! So of course I freaked out! I saw my only chance! I hit her from behind, before... Then she just... went limp. Once it was over, I pulled myself to... So I wrote Toko's name in blood...
I can't believe you!
Well, that's what...
You're not gonna get off that, it's death. We're ready to vote now, right?
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else?
There's one thing that Hiro's story, and until we figure that part out...
So is it that Hero did not... Doesn't make sense. Who would have had to go after the message?
Shoot!
God fucking damn it.
I got it!
Oh, the magazine being
That's
hidden.
true. Everything you just said.
Damn it.
By the time the body was discovered, The magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
So I just want to talk about my intuition.
Why would you take the time to write that message?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just...
Really?
He's lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person...
I don't think there's any question.
Then, who was?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was...
Someone who wouldn't like what had been written on it. Someone's like,
I got it!
Toko.
It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than...
Is he right, Toko? Why would I have... Wait! That doesn't even matter! Hero just...
That's right.
No, you did.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura.
What do you mean?
What he means is that...
You can't be serious!
Hiro, tell if we go through it once more. Just tell us what happened.
I don't really see why.
Haven't retained the speech yet. Here is the real truth. I have to prove it.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her.
Traces of blood were found on the mouth. The wound during the previous blood was found.
From behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
You hit Sakura, that's good.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong.
2 times.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single...
Two?
That's right.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a...
But I only hit her once.
2 wounds means she was struck twice.
Hold on! She was attacked twice?
It's not just because of her head wounds. There's something very suspicious about the... Once you understand that point, think back. After... And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground.
That was the bottle Hiro hit.
For now, just note that originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can...
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common...
The correlation between the Monokuma balls. Yeah, like it's found from here. The object that Monokuma figure inside each bottle is whole.
Now I understand. That's it. inside each
King, rook, bishop, pawn.
and the piece that was inside the knight, if I remember.
Oh yeah,
So,
well,
what's that matter?
I guess you don't
no,
know
Blade
too much about
Test,
chess,
can
do
help you
you?
to tell.
Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground were...
Oh,
So we only have evidence for 5.
what does chess have to do with any...
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah! Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did come. There's still no evidence that bottle could have disappeared.
No. It's clear that the missing...
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe...
Wait, and the ball that one missing. Nope.
Shoot! I got it!
Of course there was broken.
The bottle must have because there was evidence at the scene.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence.
And what is this?
Shoot!
Yep.
I got it!
There we go.
Earlier, Kyoko, we compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces. And what we found was that the collection of... There was actually more than 1 bottle's worth of shattered
Oh,
glass.
yeah.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken,
How did I
but
not
someone
think
did their best to clean up the pieces of... But when they did, they must have left behind, which is only natural. They certainly...
Why would they have to...
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Like we know that in the second mission when Summer Bomb is involved in the
I got it!
Sakura's
The
second.
bottle that was removed from the scene.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only...
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only 1 attack.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who... Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine.
Wait! I admit, but there's no evidence I had anything...
No way! You
Shut up! Until...
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. Plus, I just remembered.
Okay, fine.
It was right after I was kind of nervous about it, so I was waiting there. I saw Toko going.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so... But when I got inside, Ogre was...
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Does he
No,
know?
Toko! Well,
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure she didn't disappear.
Or hiding in the rec room?
Knock her hand.
Why are you...
No, it's not ridiculous at all.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! That's enough!
This should prove it.
There you go. Lock her feet.
Did you know someone left a... He must have been hiding in there. Does his handprint look...
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, Let's just...
Stop wasting.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
straight up again?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, so I figured I'd just sneak in first. And
Then, did you see what happened?
yes, and
Well, that's...
So after he left and put the magazine...
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that.
After I put the magazine back, and when I turned around... There was Sakura. When I saw all that blood, I don't remember what happened after that.
Huh? You mean you identified?
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after...
My fault, Masters!
Just answer the question.
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memory, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. Splatter everywhere! And, well, I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find. Sakura was just worried about you. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her,
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces.
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm...
Just go away and die your meaningless death.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack.
Even as strong as she is,
Hey, come on! But anyway, I'm not the one...
So that's good.
Well then, that's that.
Huh? So I'll tell you that some words.
What's wrong?
No, not quite yet.
Not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story?
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's. Tell us your story one more time. Then even this gaggle of idiots should...
Your wish is my command, darling.
Oh, yeah, is it? I can start it.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
So second shot from Toko, right?
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me! I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death,
So, you...
That's just enough.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone...
Has he? Evidence that two of those been attacking from the magazine.
I got it! Sakura was definitely the blood stained by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when...
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my... There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like...
Then...
Well, are you still...
But...
plus, the biggest mystery until we take care of that.
Oh, that part's after she killed Sakura.
So she just hidden, and while everything was all confused and hectic...
No, I don't think...
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker because
I got it!
I saw it myself.
Even before we opened the door to the... And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been...
I don't know. What's this whole lock?
How did you not know?
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't get you're lying.
No, she's not.
What if Genocide Jill didn't do it?
And
Well, I can't imagine what else.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Are we really missing something so important? There's no possible explanation.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
No, that's wrong. According to the Monokuma file, I think we can assume there's a chance. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean...
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there?
No, I'm not into dead bodies.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is...
She was poisoned?
Is it really so hard to believe?
You can...
Of course.
Everyone, quiet!
But you're the only... The key to unlocking this mystery...
Not in the
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab, and that's where I found this.
Is that...
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter...
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya was shown contained a low dye. In the same shelf with all the other supplements, I'm positive.
I got it! The poison was actually in...
But you just... Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and I was so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just...
Idiot! He just swallowed...
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. I'm talking about the protein.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle first?
Oh, sure.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to the
This
tongue.
is... It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. I mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be?
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
Poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it...
Absolutely. The contents of each so the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison, once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy.
Someone has seen
I got it!
the protein.
You're saying they gave her
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That...
No? I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches, so maybe she took it to try and help.
But what was offered to her instead was and I already know...
For real?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two.
Evidence that shows you switched them. It had to be...
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints.
It was me. The footprints.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out it, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know? Yep, I did it.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones.
I do, so to speak. I'm more of that.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused...
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just...
That's likely exactly why. Because they were so close. Hina used that trust to kill. She deceived the victim. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it you really?
Why? I found her. There, she asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get...
Now's my chance to kill her. That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the
And then she downed it all at once, and then...
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill... You still don't get it, do you? The honeyed words like friendship don't matter.
No, that was the other powder on front.
Not a person alive would just like how this girl sacrificed...
You say that, but
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
don't misunderstand me. I'm not, but there's still that one
Are you talking about the locked room?
Hina, if you really are...
Well... That doesn't matter!
No, it doesn't.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think...
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixture.
Are you sure about even ignoring the fact that I don't want...
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave... It's too...
He's right. It makes it look like...
That was... I was just... nervous.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, That's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina,
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina, there's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder and...
Yeah.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did...
that story you just... First you went to Section C to get the poison, meaning you went from Section C.
Yeah.
But if that's true... Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of...
What's wrong with you, Big Mac?
It's the same thing no matter how many...
How long? You can figure it out. There's only one set of protein.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
No, it's wrong! You said you went to get the poison from...
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some...
No, that can't be it.
What the... Hina!
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to... So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only...
Well...
What the hell? What's going on here?
The fact that you actually saw...
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part...
New evidence? Impossible,
Are you sure? After all...
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Huh?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed. Thanks to you. I couldn't have solved the mystery without...
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Makoto, why don't you explain it? Huh?
Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that...
So likely glass filled to find the bottle of poison.
I got it! It's part of the window. The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that.
You're right. It must be. How did a shard of glass from the window...
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that
How did the bottle of poison could have been going to the reaction window?
I got it!
Second.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. And yet, somehow a piece of glass...
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Why are you so surprised? 3 different people confessed to murdering. So how does it seem?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked, but how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died...
You're right. We do, but before we do, there's something...
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did any...
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to...
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
But...
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
For some reason, seeing him getting flustered. You wanted the game to get interesting.
How can you know what I don't know?
The reason you can say that is because there's evidence. Previously, all the poison cans were opened after it was opened. Empty protein drink.
When it comes to that protein can,
Because it was shoved in the window.
there's not a
and-
doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying... someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be!
It was in there before the wreck.
No, it's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around?
Of course! It came from the window you broke to get in!
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor, so it had to be after...
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then I thought we all agreed she was tricked into...
No, that's the only explanation is...
Precisely. She was alone in a...
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got...
It was Hina, right?
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the can lab and brought it to the rec room had to be Sakura. Because...
I got it!
Yeah, because there was...
I think it was...
Huh? So Sakura, what are you talking about?
On the contrary, we know...
You're lying! Why?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. Kyoko showed me near to me. I have to hit Hina with that. I have to make her check it.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
I've never been able to lie.
Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof, Sakura?
This should prove it. Hina, did you...
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow. So the powder we found on Sakura.
Wait. So, what...
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing, so the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
Well, actually not me. Outside laughing.
Is there any problem with my...
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section...
No! It was because I killed her!
No, you...
When I killed Sakura, I can see Sakura in the poison and suddenly she lost room.
Here's my answer! The one who killed Sakura?
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
But I go inside the devil. I believe they would hate her. There's no problem. That is.
I don't believe it. I don't believe...
I can't believe it either. Or rather, when you really think about it, Sakura went and got the poison, all so she could end her, and that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery. I got it! The locked room mystery.
I'm sure she locked herself in, so no, she sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last, and the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room. Until, at that point, someone grabbed, and that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the... When we found her body, you stayed because you already knew, and because the bottle of poison had...
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the bottle.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and... Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight there. You took the powder and poured when you left the lab, all thinking about it like that.
When you were done, you gathered... While everyone else was focused on Sakura. Honestly, you should have been the first one. Hina, I know...
So, in order to get rid of such awkward footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her!
That's enough, Hina.
It's not!
It is! Actually, you have to end this properly.
Sakura wanted to talk to Hiro, Toko, and one of us. Toko got to back from early in the kitchen. Oh wait, no. Yeah, nice.
Here's exactly what happened. This case began specifically, but one of them headed. She got the.
There was one.
The killer is you! But one of them headed out. She got. And she found it. Then, next to her. When he got. Without thinking he'd killed her. He took him to that end, Toko, by riding her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole. She jumped out. But in her rush, she put the magazine. Soon after, she also saw the blood dripping. This caused her personality to switch. When she woke back up, her second, she freaked out.
This is the first time I've gotten
And just like Hiro, this explains why there were two. Assuming Sakura really was dead, She gathered up the broken and that explains how Sakura. But even after, so then.
What the fuck? Oh, that's it. Maybe not.
The killer is you! And that explains how But even after, so then. It was the poison that. She turned the wreck. And there. She. Later on. We had to smash the door. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she. Here's exactly what happened. And that same. And while nobody was looking, they did all this specifically in an attempt to guide the and the one who went to all. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact.
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I could...
Huh?
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit. That's what you don't understand. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Okay. Did you guys forget?
Oh yeah.
Well, whatever. Maybe you don't want to. So, will you make the record? What's it gonna be? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura
My
suffered herself.
entire
Okay,
existence.
we're done here.
What did you say?
So, that's the whole truth, huh? I see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with
What are you
everyone.
thinking?
And yet, why did you choose to do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died now.
What is this?
That's exactly what... What?
You should have been the one to die! What?
Why are you so surprised? Do you seriously think someone who lost a close friend will actually think rationally in a situation like that?
What?
For serious,
What
that's
is this?
still... Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed and do it by my own hand. That's... Suicide, no? In fact, I've seen it coming.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive...
I really do feel bad for this chapter. Well, thinking back, I can't help but feel like that scene at the end of chapter 2 alluded to it somewhat. Which said if she keeps thinking like that, she might... Because there, she tries to kill everyone because she's lost trust in them due to... Well, due to Sakura and suicide.
But...
Hina. They're friends.
Why?
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying? I won't forgive you.
Such brutality has been...
Why? Huh?
Hina. Hina.
Huh?
I have
Huh?
some protein.
Please! Why? Why?
Oh yeah, no human's perfect. Everyone's got weaknesses.
Why?
Hina.
Why?
And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
What is this?
What are you saying? In other words,
Well, I'm clearly trying to say.
yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really everything?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Straight obvious.
Yep.
Suicide note. Sacrifice. Oh, well, no one can call me,
It's
baby.
true.
Huh?
Unbelievable. Well now.
You filthy little.
Boom.
Nearly. Yes, you falsified evidence. And yes, if not for Makoto making realization that it was a suicide,
And
so then
What are you gonna do? Hey! But hold on.
enough already.
Yes, indeed.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
that first night in the strange school out of that's when I came to
You
see.
see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded
You might not see importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, that's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. Because I had made a mistake leading into master.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
Therefore, we learned. When it happened, nothing moving forward, or neither the mastermind nor I expected.
However, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to keep alive. For a weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind.
I
Or
cannot
anything.
betray those who would call me their...
That's what I came to feel. So that's my Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat. No longer. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you. Of course, I understand if you...
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what...
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This one isn't just me accepting it.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal. Of course, I'm still responsible for that.
I have an obligation in this situation to control. I feel an obligation of deciding to do as the Mastermind has commanded. Since this loud, I'm going to read out my own voice. I'll do as I was told and
But I've decided. The one I'm myself.
The Mastermind demands I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill him all. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to
If
give
it
my
can
life.
save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please.
Never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
It's okay.
No way!
Correct. However,
Finally, Hina.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. Really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I've chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. You can use this note to bring the class chart to a quick end. So sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I'm telling them about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, Hina. Whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like...
Oh. Too bad.
What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. Plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
What?
Because you made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. It's all because of our misplaced hate.
Well?
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the only one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What do you want? Hey!
He's absolutely right about that. This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt standards and rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out again.
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their lives to the mighty office. And for them, prepare the others to decide next day.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
point in participating in a game which has lost simple excitement. Which is why we no longer participate in it.
What?
It's all clear now.
Byakuya, does this mean I misunderstand? I've been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. That's what you're thinking. Everyone?
Hey.
How boring. But nothing good can come. So I'm gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time. Anyway, let's forget about that good for nothing backstab and get back to
You
the
want me to punish you guys?
You've all been waiting for punishment time.
What?
You're not gonna.
But...
Wrong.
Oh heavens, no! Just because Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Did I tell you? I'm very particular about the Bear Times 1 use.
Listen up.
If I spend so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a waste. It's a shame to just let it go to waste.
Yahoo!
For my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got.
Oof. Excavator destroyer. You!
Oh no!
Phew! I really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go for a pain chicken.
But still.
With my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to anger. The anger turned into fury, black and muddy and boiling over. Bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill it?
What's the matter?
Huh? You're friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut that up. It wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. That's what you call animism, where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops.
Just as I thought.
Actually...
What are you thinking?
You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Yep. Phew. Hey,
I want to be able...
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help and risk his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Very nice.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. Pray to God, someday you will pay for it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Well? Uh-huh.
What?
Yep.
Huh?
Hello.
One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What, a clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on in the whole time I've been here. I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something for us. Think what they've done.
Too bad.
What? You can't just cover them up. Hey, the brain rumble and tumble, huh? Think you can so mad don't freaking know.
You guys? Huh? Too bad.
What?
What?
Let me just say this to you, I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. You won't lay down and die? She'll fight you?
Well,
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school? The mastermind did something to us? Yoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
who?
Hey,
Mastermind did something to our bodies? What are you saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, let a sensor goes off? No, that's Danganronpa. And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, that's Danganronpa 3 Future. No, I just feel awful just thinking about it. Can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo! But...
Yes.
You must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. What kind of mystery someone like you could pose as the new fish?
Not possible.
You'd not have lost that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured it out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
You just apologized again.
No, no, no! Huh?
What did you say?
Sleazeball.
What the heck?
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish.
No, 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 no!
Guess it's not easy for everyone to act like friends. No, that's just how it is. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy, where the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and 4 long nights snuck upon us. Farewell.